All right. So this is VEDETTE Tower, or Towers, or whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be the main headquarters for my Might universe, for my superheroes in Port City and or Portsburg, which Portsburg is like New York City or New York, and Manhattan is would be as if it would be representative of Port City, and then it would have its outer boroughs, just like New York has. It consists of uh, the five boroughs, including Manhattan. So Port City would be basically Manhattan, and Portsburg would be the whole place. so so this would be the police station, which would be down here on the bottom. Down here, like the first several floors, would be the police station, the main police station, and you would call that one VEDETTE plaza or square or towers or whatever. And then underneath would be tunnels for criminal transports directly to the courthouse, which would be off here to the side somewhere, and over to another place, maybe be another annex for lockup, like temporary lockup house for criminals to do short term, and then other things around the side. There will be tunnels, but there will also be tunnels leading out towards highways and stuff, so that they could take, remove prisoners directly to federal lockup or whatever. That's where they might have to move a prisoner for. And then in the middle would be kind of maybe it could be the lockup for the super villains would be a lockup, but there will also be a place for vehicles up in here, for the superhero vehicles and storage places and all of that. And then there's also going to be a vault. A vault is going to be down here for locking up powerful items, dangerous things that they don't want anybody to get their hands on. And that would also be temporary storage for the most part. Well, not for the most part, but for certain items. Items where it comes to federal, uh, uh, when it comes to federal, should I say, jurisdiction, they'll hold things here, and then when the feds come to get it, they'll pass it off. So I definitely gonna have some supervillain lockup in here, and then up in the top area, right around here, we're gonna have the basically VEDETTE superhero workplace. This is all up here is going to be the workplace. Up here at the top is going to be a hatch where the ships could come out of, especially the larger ships. We'll have a smaller port for the smaller ships on the sides, and up here is the operations. And I messed up because this V was supposed to be on both sides, but I messed up because at first what I did was I had this I had this is this the before I'm around, what did I do? I guess, yeah, save it. And then, so, okay, this is the new one. Excuse me. What I did with the new one, I messed up and I only did one side before I split it and I separated it. And, well, I didn't do one side. What happened was I didn't separate it, right? And instead of creating these lines on the face for both sides, see these three lines right here? Oh, hold on, these three lines right here, those three lines going up, over, and across, it joins the ones on the other side. And then I put this line going around, this one going around, so that I can pull them back evenly on both sides. So now I can split it, because I don't know how to use the mirror function on, I know how to use the mirror function because that's what I did down here. I'm only working on 1/4 of the building, and then everything else is mirrored on the x-axis and the y-axis, the front and the side. So, but this one is one solid piece that I'm dicing up, and then I cut it in half and I split it on the y-axis, or whatever this axis is. I moved it back and then I joined the two. Here you'll see metal ram. It's one of these here. No, I don't need to save that. Oh, this is before. This is an earlier one. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just open it because I know which one it is from here. Oh, here's the one. See, I split it in two and slid it back on the x-axis, so it went straight back. And then I joined the two sides. These areas on the side, I joined these two and I left the hole in the middle, and then I put a separate lid there to cover that and made my hatch. And I realized that I messed up because I only did it on one side, and so that's why, so I had to make a correction. And so that's what this one is. Here's the layout version. You can see it up here. See, I only did it on one side. You see the lines going across here, but you can't see the lines on the opposite side. So I have no way of gauging the distance across, and I don't know that much about this program yet to use the intricate shit that I've seen other people use. So I'm just using what I have. I've only been playing with this shit since last Friday or so, and I'm using the limited time that I have, that access to not only mess with it and create VEDETTE towers, but see, I'm only working on this corner piece, and the others are all mirror. That's why there's no lines around it. So yeah, I'm having fun. And so what I was explaining was this top area is all where the good guys are going to be operating, the superheroes. They can see down. This is all going to be glass, and or we'll have designs so that there's glass all through here, and you can see out all the way around. And one side is going to be facing, this back area is going to be facing the ocean, and this front area is going to be facing the city. And there's going to be, of course, there's going to be a little bit of city back on this side, but it's mostly going to be pointing out over the docks. You're gonna be able to see the docks and all of that because it's the ports. The port, and there's going to be another little island out there where the airport is, and there's going to be more ports on the other side for bringing in ships and stuff. And like this is going to be a great place, bro. I'm telling you, I have already envisioned the city. I just got to make little details like where the garages are and the schools and different things like that, and the city, the different police stations and stuff like that in the different boroughs, because I'm creating the different boroughs. I have stories that's going to be going on uptown and downtown and all over. So in the different boroughs of the city, yeah. So this is Port City. So I mean. Excuse me. This is VEDETTE Towers, and like I said, this upper area is gonna have the sleeping quarters because there's gonna be 12, sometimes 13 more people coming in and visiting. So there's a lot of sleeping quarters up here. I was determining how big, tall it is. Is it 100 stories? Because it'll let me get a good estimate on how small the people are and how big the ships are and all of that. So I figured, I guesstimated that maybe this would be one vaulted ceiling, but it might be maybe 2 to 3 stories tall. That would make this whole thing over 100 stories. And that's around where I want it. But a lot of them are going to be like vaulted, very high ceilings, so they'll be like 2 to 3 stories high. And then you'll have, like I said, you'll have vehicles. There'll be vehicles that'll have a freight elevator that'll go down to the bottom, and they'll come out in a secret tunnel underneath, and they could drive out to another location, drive out to a secret. They'll probably have different ways, different directions that they could go. And they'll come out in secret locations where the vehicles, the cars could come out, but then they'll have airships too, small ones and larger ones, so that they could travel to other countries and other cities and stuff, and take the whole team with them. They don't have to break up the team, and smaller ones so that they can break up the team in the smaller ones. So I'm thinking of considering all of that. See, this is the hatch on top. That'll open up, and main operations is all up in this piece up here, and all kinds of shit's gonna be going on up in here. Have exercise places, recreational, food courts, all of that shit is gonna be up in here. So yeah, this is gonna be a nice place, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait to create the inside and all of that shit. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of work. This stuff is not for me. I'm not doing this so that I can like trace it or put it into the book just like this. No, what I want to do is, see, for me to start doing all kinds of architecture when I haven't done this shit, I haven't drawn in years, especially the type of drawing that you need to create dynamic views and stuff like that, or panels in your art. I don't have the time to start being so creative. But with this, all you have to do is pull out a new one. No, I don't need to do that. Let me show this right quick. Pull out a new one, and then you can dissect it, or you can split it in half like this. Get rid of that half and mirror that shit. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just learning this stuff. So you mirror the shit. Oops. first you gotta delete this shit, delete the vertices, then you mirror this shit. And I'm just learning, like I said, this is all new to me. And then you can start sculpting, and I just learned this shit. And I wouldn't, just from watching videos, trying to find out different ways so that I could put designs and costumes on my superhero on Mike. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do his insignia, how I'm gonna do all of these things, and this is it. So you press I. Hold on, you gotta pick this shit first. You gotta pick me. What they call them females out there? Pick me's. So yo, then you what am I thinking about? Then you inset, and you pull this down. Where it is? I did something wrong. How come it's not doing it? I pressed the wrong thing. Okay, let me go back. There we go. Now we inset. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. How come this shit ain't working? Hold on. Nope, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Okay, let me try it this way. Inset. Now. Come on, Craig. See, you're making me look ignorant. Hold on, maybe I gotta pick the sides. I don't know. Hold on. Nope, none of it's working. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. So now that we inset that, we click, and then we extrude on the vertices on that y-axis or x-axis. Then you click, then you inset again. Hold on. Inset. There we go. Click on that. Then we extrude out. Now we extrude out. Now we do the same thing in inset. Why isn't it doing what I want it to do? Okay, I'm not pressing the shit right. Now we... Yeah, I pressed the shit. Motherfucker. Okay. Now... Yeah, inset. And now extrude. Yeah, there we go. What I didn't do was split it. I should have split it first. Down this way first. And that way I could have got the double mirror effect. See, let's do it over. Sorry about that. I'm an ignorant motherfucker who's learning. So please have a little patience with me. Here's here we go. We do it along this side, and then we choose this side again. Mirror. We delete this bitch, then mirror again. Here we go. Mirror this motherfucker. Oh, I didn't do it on the... There we go. You gotta mark it on the XY. See? XY right here. That lets you know which side or which one of these lines, the red or the green, is the axis that you operating on or you mirroring. So now you pick it again. Sorry about that. It's my ignorance. I'm not accustomed to this shit. So then what you do is it created double the effect. That's what I liked about it. Okay, I didn't panel it or some shit. I don't know what it is. There it is. There it be. All right. Now we inset, click. Now we extrude on the y-axis or the x. I'm not sure which one this motherfucker is. Then we click on that bad boy, and then we inset again, click, and then we extrude, and then we do it again. We inset, and then we extrude. All right, now I could pick all this shit. I could pick all this and press S for size and, whoop, no. No, that's wrong. I'm picking on too many axes. Okay. Oh, I knew I forgot to press clipping, right? Okay, hold on. You gotta press clipping to make these things stick together. So, hold on, let me do it this way. This is what I wanted to do. Maybe, I hope I'm doing it right. And then we size it. Nope. Okay, hold on. Do we press grab? Okay, yeah, we press grab. Okay, we press grab on the y-axis. See? And that pulls it out. And then you click. So now, oh, I didn't grab that one. So hold on. Oh, that's what I messed up. Okay. This is what I messed up. So you seeing me mess up. So you seeing me mess up. Hold on. Let's go back. Okay, what I did wrong was this little button right here is transparency. And that allows you not to miss those vertices that's hiding in the back. So it turns that shit transparent. And then when you check this shit like this, it grabs all of that shit. See? So that when you grab that motherfucker on the Y, it just comes out. Oh, hold on, I didn't press the Y. You gotta press G to grab that shit, and then the Y. Press G, Y, and then, see, it'll pull it right out. And then right on that Y axis, and then you click, and then, see, now you do the same thing this way. Boom. And then you grab the G button and then the Z for the up and down axis. So G, Z, and then, oh, hold on. What did I do wrong? Okay. Now G, Z. Here we go. And then I could raise this sucker up. But I think I forget what I did. I know. Okay. I know I did it something like this, and then I broke it down. That's why I should have recorded it, because I don't remember what I did. This is the basics that I started with, basically. Something like this. It wasn't the same exactly, but this is basically what I started with. And see, I couldn't have thought of these designs on my own. There's no way I would have just came up with these patterns, this type of a design on my own. There's no way that I could have concepted this idea without doing something else. Because my architectural skills are not there. I haven't drawn, like I said, it's been years. So trying to draw characters and invent characters and then coming up with uh, fantastic architectural schemes and all of that makes it look decent. So I'm not trying to use this to copy and put into my book. What I'm using this for is to come up with a good, nice concept quickly, just like you see how fast I did that. Boom, it happened just like that. And then I just started breaking down the individual designs that I wanted and pushing and pulling and doing things until I got what I wanted. I forget how I cut it up so that it had the separate sections, but I did something and then I pulled it out, I extruded and cut it, and you use this thing right here and it cuts it, and then you could extrude it out along that line, and by grabbing this bitch like this, using using this to highlight shit, and then you could pull things out using the extrude, or you could pull it out things. See, I didn't try to do it on the horizontal like that, but you could get all kinds of crazy, cool designs just like that. Now let me see, just like that, you get all kinds of crazy designs. Now you could even click on this, right, and use the size to bang. See, I didn't do that, but you can. And you got all kinds of crazy new designs. This is what I'm saying. I could have never come up with a design idea that quickly. I'd have spent all day trying to draw it, erasing, all drawing. Probably gave up and had to start over on a new day. But I tried SketchUp before, and I like that. But I've never, like, in recent years, I've never used it. I think they charge you now. So now when I found out that I could do that in Blender and it's free, I got Blender. So I'm trying things out. I'm trying to figure things out, and I'm learning things about how to build things very fast. And it takes a few hours to figure out little details, but pulling out the main structures, you can get this quick, like I said, and so that's what I did. And so let me get to Mike. We're gonna start trying to get some definition. Hold on.